Hello, Internet. I have a semi-sad story. I finished recording this whole thing where I finished up the Boss, and then I clicked stop recording in Cam Studio, which is a little guy who used to record, said, the sound, I don't know. You don't have a video anymore. So I don't know what happened. This thing is otherwise pretty great. It's certainly free, and usually when that happens, so a thing happens with my microphone where it will get like a little static happens and it says, I'm not plugged in anymore. I'm plugged in now. I hear like the little USB ba-bum, ba-bum, one after the other. Um, and that happened, so I stopped the recording the first time, and I started recording again, and I just assumed that it had picked up, but I think it had just become confused, and I needed to restart Cam Studio or something. So let me just show you that the Boss is working. I'm sorry I can't really show you the code. I'll try and go over it a little, and I'll tell you what was done, because actually very little was done in the end, except to kind of figure it out, basically. So let me just show you guys, and again, I'm sorry the video didn't work out. But it's cool. I don't know. Again, there's like 2 people watching, and one of you is a German spam bot, so it's okay. So what needed to happen, if you remember, is that, gosh, get away. When you kill the eyes, fine, ow. Okay, and there's that explosion noise. That was also added. But anyway, you kill all the eyes, and there's still 5 of these things left. And, ow, ow, ow. I just want to get on this side because the text is in the way. That wasn't happening before, right? When you killed it, the 5 remaining little orbiting caltrops, as they're apparently called, would remain on the screen. So I did that, and I added the explosion. And I do want to mention again, there is a wonderful program. It's called SFXR. It was made by a guy, I think he did it for Ludum Dare. Anyway, I found the program forever ago, and I've used it to make all the sounds here. So let me open it up and show you SFXR or apps SFXR. Yeah, here's SFXR. This is what it looks like. So you can be like, oh, I want an explosion, and it kind of randomizes these. And if you're like, oh, I like that one, but it lasted a little too long. Let's make the decay time longer. That makes it longer. I want it shorter. Well, that kind of cuts off abruptly, but you can change all these things to kind of whatever. You can change it. Oh, I want a sine wave instead. And ooh, that's a real low noise. I wonder if that picks up on the that was pretty great. You can make noises is the point. So I used that to make an explosion noise. So we've got that rigged up. And that's all that this is. And I talked a little about why enumerators are good, mostly for making your coworkers use them instead of passing around numbers or horribly long strings. Use enumerators. But the only other thing then was making it so that the Boss tracks not only, right, so we have this, we build up this list of all of the orbitals, caltrops, and eyes that the Boss should essentially kill when it is killed. Which is a little weird. You could think about going the other way where each thing kills itself when it sees its parent is killed, right? And I worry that there's other parts of the code that are like that. But anyway, this guy, because we had done it with the eyes previously, the eyes kill the caltrops they're responsible for. That's set up here with this caltrops get range. And then that handles the first 0 through 29, so the rest of them get added to this list, which we then give to the boss. And this is a private list on the boss, but since this is it's a public static, but it's on the boss class, so we have access to it. So we don't need to worry about setters or getters, which is great because we don't really want them. We wouldn't want any part of code touching that. And then when let me scroll and find it, when the boss dies, it kills all of its little orbitals as well. And then the eyes will in turn kill the caltrops that they're responsible for, so it cascades down and they all die. And that's basically it. I haven't had them drop any loot. As you can see, I would like the Boss to drop some special loot. I also need to set up the scan data that they can drop. So those are little pickups you get from different bosses or from any enemy, right, that sometimes give you subroutines, so things like that. So I might do an extra video where I code and design out that thing, but the Boss is now done, which is great. So this is going to be a super short video, but maybe that's good. It makes up for all the 20-minute videos that were 30 minutes instead of the 20 minutes that I wanted them to be. So yeah, again, I'm sorry I lost the video coding it, but in the end, I mean, right, half of programming is figuring it out. So in some ways, I'm like, well, see, so you guys saw the end result. That's what counts. But it's like, well, no, because the getting there is also really a big part of it, right? So I hope you're not super disappointed. I will make sure to pay more attention to the microphone and really retest, especially when it unplugs and replugs itself. It's when the cat walks by. It's like I don't even hear any static noises. It doesn't seem like she has to get that close to the computer, but she walks by it, and then the microphone is like, or anything plugged in. I'll lose like controllers, Xbox controllers wired in because wires are better. Sorry, I said in that tone. I'm very I get defensive about that. Everyone loves their wireless, but then you need batteries, and they can go bad. And why would you want to deal with that? Wires are great, except when the cat walks by, apparently. So there you go. There's your argument, cats. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Thank you for watching. I hope that this whole little thing has been exciting, watching this boss come together. I would say if you want to see more, let me know. But to be honest, half of the reason I'm doing this, especially right now, since there are so few people watching, there's a German bot. Did I already mention him? I don't remember if I mentioned him or her. It's a bot. There's some German bot that was posting some things, but YouTube has fortunately figured it out and has stopped approving the comments automatically. But anyways, I don't know how many humans are watching. So when more humans watch, then I will do it more for you guys. But for now, it's essentially for me. So I'm just going to keep making these videos, and we'll see if anyone ever cares. You know, I kind of talked about this a little in the last video that you didn't see because of reasons. But I just wanted to say, like, I make games partly for myself because I love to make games, but also because people play them, right? If no one ever played a game, then I would never make it. And I've seen that time and time again. I'll work on a project, and if I don't get it to a playable state where people are, you know, more than one person, like, 'cause I can show it to a girlfriend or something, or some other close friends, but it never really sticks until there's a lot of people giving feedback. That's when it really starts to stick on me, and I don't know, that's what gets me excited when there are other people actually playing it. And these videos are that way as well. Like games, I'm making these things because I like to create stuff, but you know, another huge part of it is absolutely that other people are then experiencing those things and ideally having fun. I hope my game doesn't make you super angry, except for all the dying that might happen. And hopefully these videos don't make you super angry either. Maybe it's all the cursing. Anyway, so thank you again for watching, and when the next time I have something exciting to code, I will absolutely make sure to do videos. And perhaps for coding the subroutine, again, like I think I said a few minutes ago. I'm just getting so confused in my mind now about what I said in the last video versus this video. I'm pretty sure that was this video, particularly because the cursor is right here. So yeah, maybe for that I will design. I'll think about, you know, what I want to make, and if it seems like something that's going to be kind of interesting and take 20 minutes, then I'll code it for you all. And but anyway, regardless, thank you again for watching. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed these videos, and I hope you're looking forward to experiencing the boss yourself in Mysterious Space. Goodbye.